can't thank you enough for honoring us, but also for sharing your stories.
BronxNet Television is recognized by the Ancient Order of Hibernians of Bronx County at their annual communion breakfast at Rory Dolan's restaurant and bar in Yonkers for their 16-minute documentary, A Hibernian Journey from Ireland to the Bronx. Speaking at the event that honors members, many of whom are first-generation Americans immigrating to the U.S. to build better lives, executive producer and director MARISA White, standing next to station manager Michael Nobby, talked about what it was like to hear the stories of 8 members featured, some now in their 90s, while filming at the Rambling House located in the heart of the Bronx's Woodlawn section.
It was a great honor to be recognized by the Ancient Order of Hibernians. We produced a documentary 2 years ago on the Ancient Order here in the Bronx.
It did an outstanding job. It ran last March for the first time and ran again this March a couple of times a week on BronxNet, Channel 67.
And Robert Nolan, a former budget director for the Office of the Bronx Borough President, is president of the Bronx County Ancient Order of Hibernians.
We have Hibernians who are older in their 80s and some in their 90s, and we have other Hibernians in their 20s and 30s. What I didn't want lost was the stories that the men who were older had to say about their travel, having to leave Ireland. But every person, regardless of race, color, creed, they've got a story to tell.
A story to tell that James O'Farrell, a treasurer and also featured in the film, hopes will inspire a new generation.
BronxNet has done a great job and covering every aspect of our society, and hopefully it will encourage people to continue enjoying in the Hibernians.
Also featured long-standing member Christopher Butler.
Came from Ireland many years ago, that way, yeah. And I served in the United States Army, and I joined the Hibernians in the 70s.
We're promoting contributions of the Irish to American culture.
Concerned that Irish history is being suppressed, National Historian with the Ancient Order of Hibernians, Mike McCormack, the keynote speaker, talked about the Irish Brigade that fought in many international wars, including the American Revolution and the United States Civil War. He shared that President Abraham Lincoln kissed the corner of their national flag in thanks for their part in winning the war. More obscure is the discovery of a little-known fact on December 23, 1984, when these Celtic images found on a cliff in Wyoming County were confirmed by archaeologists to be carvings written anywhere between 500 to 1000 AD, showing the presence of Irish missionaries who were writing on the coming of Christmas Day.
We need an Irish American Heritage Month in March, just like all the other Heritage Months, because that would give us the avenue by which we could give you the contributions that most people don't know about because they were never taught it in their school system.
Founded in 1836 here in the U.S., the Ancient Order of Hibernians protected Catholic churches and assisted immigrants facing discrimination in entering the workforce, even as the American Irish community has grown in prominence politically and culturally. Their goal now is to further that by creating an Irish Heritage Month in March. To find out more about Irish history, you can go to Hibernian Journey from Ireland to the Bronx. You can look at it on BronxNet.tv. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.